I did buy a Kindle, but they're not on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't really think it fits the vibe. There's a bonus chapter, so I feel like I need it. I struggle. So I want all my Frida books to be together. I have already read this. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to the vlog. So today is an exciting day. We're doing some book related things. So this is gonna be I guess you would call it like a bookish themed vlog. So we're going to Barnes & Noble to pick up the new Frida McFadden book, The Boyfriend, which I have already read because I read it on Kindle Unlimited, but I want the physical copy. And unfortunately, because they release books on Tuesdays, that makes it difficult for me to actually go purchase the physical copy on release day. So it's Friday and I'm finally getting around to it, but I'm gonna pick that up. I also am tempted to get the limited edition bonus chapter copy of Beach Read because one, the book just looks beautiful. Two, there's a bonus chapter, so I feel like I need it. But we will see. We will see if I end up picking that one up also, and just gonna see what else is available at Barnes & Noble. So that's what we're doing, and then we're gonna do some other stuff while we're out. So let's go. Let's go get some books. Okay, guys, we are back from doing all the things. We went to Barnes & Noble, Sam's Club, and Target, and then we went to the gym, and it was leg day. I think I only got one clip at the gym, but we did go to the gym and we worked out. But I got the book that I went for. I was tempted to purchase Beach Read, but it was like $35 at Barnes. It was $25 at Target, and I just felt like I didn't need it. My friend has it, so I can read the bonus chapter when I go to her house, but the book is beautiful, but I already have the book, and I just felt like that was a waste of money right now. So I just decided I'm not gonna get it, but then if Emily Henry releases that with all of her books, then I might switch out my collection for that one, especially because I do want bonus chapters of some of the other books, and you know, if she made them all like pretty like that, but I just, right now, I'm like, it's not something that I need, so I'm gonna wait and hold off. I did order a Kindle. I'm so excited. It's gonna get here on Monday, so I can read all the stuff in my Kindle Unlimited subscription or whatever, and I'm very excited about that. I just went and got one book, and I had a gift card, so basically didn't spend any money, which is nice. I have already read this. It does have the first 3 chapters of her next book, which I'm so excited about, so at some point I'm going to sit down and read those just to see kind of what that book's going to be like. But for now, I'm going to put this on my bookshelf because I have already read it. That's that. We're just going to go put it on the bookshelf, and I'm so excited. All right, you guys, so I'm going to put it right here, so I want all my Frida books to be together, and this is the newest one. So it's gonna go there and there. So these are all of the books, well, all the thriller books that I've read, minus I'm missing One by One, but I have read that also. And I actually read Frida's new like novella. I did not care for it, but I did read it on Kindle, but I'm not gonna get it because I didn't care for it, so we're just not gonna bother with that. These are the books I still have to read. I need to read this one this month because it's book club book for November. And then these I've already read. I read those a long time ago, and then you've got all my self-help, just random stuff down there. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so good right there, you guys. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for her next book. It comes out in January, so I'm very excited for that. All right, so James has today off, which is why we were doing all the different things we were doing. He's working on his video game that he's been making. I think I'm gonna continue reading my book. So far, I'm on page 100. I'm on page 100, so I want to get through quite a bit of this today. It is pretty good, and I'm interested to see what happens. Like, it's finally starting to get really interesting. I mean, it's been interesting from the beginning, but it's like really getting interesting now. So I want to spend some time reading this and just kind of chill and have a cozy afternoon on the couch reading. And since this is more of like a bookish vlog, that's what we're gonna do. I'm also very tempted to start another book on Kindle Unlimited, but I'm really not a 2 book at a time person. I did do that with like The Shining. I was listening to it on Audible and then reading other books at the same time, but I don't know that I'm a read 2 books at a time kind of person, you know? So, but I kind of want to read some of the books on Kindle. So I don't know. Maybe I'll finish this one and then start something on there. But anyway, we're just gonna have a cozy afternoon reading on the couch. Okay, you guys, so I have read a little bit more of this book, not a lot, because my eyes are so tired. Like, I'm so tired today, and I was like trying to read, and it's super interesting, but I was just like, can't keep my eyes open. Like, even right now, my eyes just feel so tired. You know, I've talked about how mental health has taken a hit the past month or so as we get closer and closer to winter and it being dark in the evenings and whatever. I struggle, and on top of that, I struggle with sleep a lot during this time of year. So I'm finding that I don't want to get out of bed in the morning, but then when I do, I'm just dragging and I'm not sleeping well. So I think all of those things play into it. And of course, when you're reading, you get all nice and comfy and relaxed. So I did not read very much. Like, I got to page 128, so I read 28 pages basically, but it is interesting. So I guess I can talk a little bit about what's going on in this book. But basically, there's this woman named Lenora, and she is accused of, I don't know all the, like, what I can say on YouTube. Unaliving, I think that's what people use now to kind of avoid the, you know, actual words of stuff. But anyway, she's accused of doing that to her parents and her sister. And so that happened when she was like 17, but they were never really able to prove that she did it. So she never, like, nothing ever happened after that. Well, Kit, who is like the main character of this book, she's the caretaker of Lenora when she gets older, so like years in the future, because basically this happened in 1929, and now in 1983 Kit is her caretaker, and she's heard all the rumors surrounding Lenora, so she's a little bit like, did she do it, did whatever. And so she starts working with Lenora, and basically Lenora is ready to tell her story, but she's had a lot of health problems, so she can't really talk and she can't really do anything, but she's typing out. Like, she's basically writing a book on what happened that night with her parents and her sister, and it's getting, I mean, it's really interesting, and you know, we're getting more and more info about what happened that night, so I'm excited to see where it goes. I just wish my eyes weren't so tired and I could actually focus on reading this. So yeah, so far it's really good. Like I said, I'm 128 pages in. It has 382 pages. So yeah, I'm hoping that it turns out good. But anyway, I'm hoping to finish this sometime soon. But I'm so tempted to read something off the Kindle app because I have so many books in here that I want to read. So one book that I really want to read that I feel like doesn't really fit the theme for this month, but I really am like really wanting to read it, is Assistant to the Villain. I don't think that it's like mystery thriller, so I don't really think it fits the vibe, but I really want to read it. But my other options are Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden or Ward D by Frida McFadden, because I feel like those would be super easy knock 'em out reads. Then I have the Alice Feeney Rock Paper Scissors that I could read, or Don't Let Her Stay. I also have Fourth Wing on here, which I know is not mystery thriller. I think it's fantasy, but I do want to read that one. I don't know. And then there's like the whole ACOTAR series that it's not on Kindle Unlimited, but I do kind of want to read those books, but they're not on Kindle Unlimited. So I don't know. I'm also thinking about joining my local library, because if you get a library card, you can use the Libby app and then you can listen to audiobooks through there, but you can also like check out books on there, and so that's another option, because like there's some books I'm like I want to read, but I don't necessarily know if I want to buy them because I don't know if I'm gonna like them. There's just too many books and not enough time to read all of them. Alright, you guys, it is dinner time. James made this delicious meal. This is hibachi chicken, brown rice, and then magic mustard sauce, which I made the mustard sauce, but he did everything else. So, and while he was doing that, I did read a little bit more. I'm now on page 149, and oh my gosh, stuff is happening, and I just want to keep reading. So much is happening. Anyway, but we will get back to that later. For now, we're gonna have a nice healthy dinner, and we're gonna watch something on TV, and we'll see where the night takes us. All right, you guys, I have made it to page 205. I'm on page 205. This book is getting so crazy. I'm excited to see what happens. Like, I'm hooked. I want to just keep reading it. But then there's also a part of me that wants to start another book. I'm not a 2 book at a time person. Maybe I could learn to be. I don't know. So I'm struggling with, I want to finish this, but I'm also like, there are other books I want to read too. There's just so many books and not enough time, and yeah. But this is getting really, really good. I actually feel like at the moment, this one I think I'm enjoying more than I did with the House Across the Lake. Though I did really like that one, I think this one is it's a thing, you know, like I'm enjoying it. It is perfect for the month of October. It's got like the spooky vibes, the mystery. It's so good. So good. Obviously, I'm only a little over 50% of the way through it, so I still have a ways to go, but it's so good. It's so good. If you want that like spooky thriller mystery type of vibe, this one. Anyway, but it is 9:30 and I feel like I need to wrap up this book themed vlog. I feel like we did several like book related things in this video. We went to Barnes and Noble and I got The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden, and then we went to Sam's Club and I checked the book section there, and then we went to Target and of course I checked the book section there, and there were so many books I wanted to buy, but I was like, nope, you gotta be good, you gotta be good. But I did buy a Kindle. It will be out here on Monday. I'm planning on doing an unboxing on my TikTok and my Instagram. So if you're not following those places, check the description box and go follow me there. I also will probably put it on as a YouTube short, which exciting news about YouTube shorts. They're now going to make them longer than a minute. You're gonna have like up to like 2 minutes and 59 seconds, which is exciting for when I do book reviews because I can actually talk a little bit more about the book. I know that was kind of a complaint that in my book reviews I don't really give a lot of information, but it's because I only have a minute to really tell you my rating and what I thought of it, and I can't really go into what the whole book was about. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit better job with that now that I can upload longer shorts. But I heard that that doesn't actually start happening until like October 15th, I think is the date. So anything before then is still just a minute long. But I'm very excited that they've changed that because now I can film something for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube and not have to edit it for each specific platform, which is exciting. So anyway, but I think it is time to wrap up the book vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and leave in the comments below what you're reading this month. I would love to know because, you know, then I can add it to my to be read list because I don't have enough books on my list. I have so many books on my Goodreads list. I think I have like 177 maybe. No, 179. So I'm always looking for new books to read. So let me know what you're reading this month, what I should be reading sometime in the future. But that is it for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.